Thanks for watching Community Close-Up. We'll leave you with a little sibling rivalry on the archery range. Community Close-Up's Jordan Rylance tells us about a brother and sister 1 year apart competing for family fame and a Minnesota state title. I'm Joe Nelson. We'll see you next month.
Its presence dates back to the 1900 Olympic Games. A game of accuracy, precision, and for one Coon Rapids family, bragging rights.
So who do you think is going to win this year, you or your sister?
Me.
You think you're going to?
Yeah.
Don't tell her that.
Kentucky natives Dylan and McKenna Langley are only a year apart in age, but they're closing the gap on the archery range.
We have to compete with each other both in 20 yards for seeing who gets a higher place or not, because last year I didn't have to shoot against her.
Dylan's older sister McKenna was just 7 years old when she first picked up a bow at a friend's birthday party.
I thought it was really cool, so I talked to my parents about it, and they said, yeah, we'll go shoot a few times, and that's where it all started.
Now, at 13, she's one of the best female archers in the state of Minnesota. Last year, Dylan placed at the Minnesota State Archery Association tournament, but his sister did something at the competition that few 13-year-olds can do on the archery range.
Last year in state, I shot a Robin Hood, but he got on the podium, so it was kind of a win-win for both of us.
To hit a bullseye once, then hit it again by splitting the shaft of the previous arrow down the middle is referred to as a Robin Hood, and McKenna did it.
She's a really good shot. McKenna is one of our best shooters here in the league.
In 6 weeks, McKenna and Dylan will compete in the state archery tournament once again, this time against each other, both shooting from the 20-yard range. Joe Caminati owns Average Joe's Archery. It started as a small business in downtown Anoka over 6 years ago, and soon they outgrew their facility and moved to Coon Rapids. Sharing his passion of archery,
More of an obsession, if you ask my wife.
is what prompted him to open a business that would allow kids to enjoy the sport just as he did.
It's my biggest joy. When we started Average Joe's Archery, that's kind of where we're going with it. I have 3 kids of my own. They all shoot bows. They all, enjoy the outdoors, and families and the kids are really why we do what we do.
Kids, adults, men, and women are now taking part in what was once a male-dominated sport, thanks to movies like The Hunger Games, a successful trilogy which featured a female archer.
Over the last 5 years, we've just seen an explosion with girls and women participating in the sport.
Girl, boy, age 13 or 12. Those details won't matter once Dylan and McKenna face off against each other in April when they compete for Best Shot and Langley family fame. For Community Close-Up, I'm Jordan Rylance.